Manny and company going with Chad Billingsley on the mound. Top first, no score, one on. Gabe Kapler getting the party started. Two-run shot for Kapler, his 7th of the year, and the Brewers out to a 2-0 lead. Bottom first, same score, runners on the corners. Manny Ramirez, professional hitman. Juan Pierre coming around. Dodgers cut it to 2-1. Bottom 4, they're down 3-1. Man on for Casey Blake. That's 4 home runs as a Dodger for Blake. 15 on the season overall. Dodgers tie the game at 3. Bottom 5, runner on second for Jeff Kent, making the most of his opportunity. That man on was Matt Kemp. He's coming around to score. Dodgers take a 4-3 lead. Bottom 6 now, same score, 2 on, 1 out. Billingsley trying to move the runners. Prince Fielder getting there. You know, I don't know if he could make that grab if he still ate meat, but vegetarian gets the Brewers out of the inning. Top 8, Brewers down 4-3, 2 on, 1 out. Fielder can't get it done at the plate. Joe Beimel able to get him to ground out, so 2 away. Next batter is Corey Hart facing Jonathan Broxton. Dodgers out of the jam. They win at 5-3. So
6-24 in Oakland since the start of the 0-2 season. Jim Thome gets him started in the first. It drops in. It scores Carlos Quentin. The White Sox would take a 2-0 lead early. Bottom 1, in fact, it's 3-0 here. Oakland trying to get some back. Mark Ellis. Alexei Ramirez will tag Eric Patterson. That's the old 4-3 DP. Bottom 6, A's still looking for runs, and this is what Jack Cust does. Hit home runs. Off Gavin Floyd, a 2-run shot, number 21 for Jack Cust, and the A's, they're right back in this thing. Until here, top 8, Carlos Quentin. What a year he's had. His 33rd. The solo shot makes it a 2-run edge again. It's 4-2. Bottom 8, down 1, 4-3. Cust again. This a big 2-out home run to tie it at 4. His 22nd and 2nd of the game. Here's the drama. Bottom 9, Kurt Suzuki pinch hitting for the A's. DJ Carrasco pitching for the White Sox. And Kurt Suzuki walk-off. 2-run shot, his 6th home run. Makes the A's 6-4 winners over the White Sox. Just Oakland's 5th win in its last 26 games. Let's run through the NL East contenders. First, the Mets. Game up on the Phils, opening up the set in Pittsburgh. Top 1, David Wren. 2 runs. Jose Reyes comes in. 2-0 Mets in the first, and all going according to plan for Met Nation. Bottom 1, Freddie Sanchez facing Mike Pelfrey. Look at David Wright. Pelfrey getting offense and defense behind him. Bottom 7, former Red Sox great Brandon Moss. They'll wave Adam LaRoche. Look at this throw from Carlos Beltran. Pelfrey said you couldn't ask for a better throw. And he's right. Pelfrey gone after 7 scoreless, 98 pitches, and now it's up to that Met bullpen. Hold your breath. Last game against the Pirates, the bullpen gave up 6 runs in 3, blowing a lead for Pedro. However, in 3 games since, the New York relief corps, 8 1/3 scoreless. Duaner Sanchez in the 8th. Oh no, here we go again. Jack Wilson is first. It's a 1-run game, 2-1. And now Aaron Heilman's on for the 9th with a 1-run lead. Andy LaRoche. Look, it gets by Delgado. Argenis Reyes is there, though. Heilman a scoreless 9th, his 3rd save. Mets have won 4 straight and 7 of 9. They are 12-3 in Pelfrey's last 15 starts.
That beats them all.
All right, so what about the Phillies trying to stop a 4-game losing streak that cost them the top spot in the NL East? Old man battle on the mound, 45-year-old Jamie Moyer, 42-year-old Greg Maddux. Maddux grounds one up the middle. Chase Utley with a nice stab and gets Maddux by a step at first. Maddux can run, and he can still pitch as well. Top 4, still scoreless. Ryan Howard up. Got him. Bottom 5, more good defense from the Phillies. Tadahito Iguchi over to Jimmy Rollins. And he nails Iguchi. Take another look at it for the front-running fans. Ryan Howard digging it. Rollins and the Phils remain tied at 0. We go to the 7th. 7 shutout innings from Moyer in this one. Pat Burrell up with 1 out. That one's out, too, off Maddux. Burrell's 28th. Phils get to Maddux, take a 1-0 lead. We go to the 9th. Still 1-0. Brad Lidge, perfect in save opportunities, 28 for 28. Make it 29 for 29. Phillies break that 4-game losing streak with a 1-0 win over the Padres. Marlins had the Cubs in South Florida. The Cubs have been playing like everywhere as Wrigley, winning 8 straight on the road. Carlos Zambrano, bottom 3, game tied at 1, full count to Hanley Ramirez. Bill Miller calls it a ball, but Zambrano says, wow, that was bad. Later in the third, 2-on, Jorge Cantu off Zambrano. 21st homer of the season in the Marlins with a 4-1 lead. Top 9 now, Kevin Gregan to close it out. Cubs down 5-3, 1-on. Mike Fontenot over to third. Wes Helms getting dirty. And Helms takes that away to save extra bases. Later in the inning, Cubs still down 5-3, 2-on, and 1 gone. Darrell Ward, the pinch hitter, in an 0-for-13 slump, but Lou Piniella pushing all the right buttons right now, and the Cubs with a 6-5 lead. Bottom 9, Kerry Wood in to close it out. Marlins down 6-5, 2-on. He gets Alfredo Amezaga. 25th save and 30 chances for Wood, and the Cubs hold on to win it 6-5. It's only a 2-team race in the East because the Yanks are fading, coming off a 3-7 road trip. They opened a 3-game set with the Royals in the Bronx. Had some trouble with water in left field after a rain delay. Yankees trailing 3-1, bottom 7. Bobby Abreu bringing home Johnny Damon. 3-2 Royals. They would tie the game on an A-Rod sac fly. We go to the 9th now. Mariano Rivera comes in. Game tied at 3 men on first and third. Wild pitch. Esteban Herman scores. Just the 11th wild pitch of Rivera's career. Only his second since 2003. Royals up 4-3. Bottom 9. Joakim Soria in the close for the Royals. Picks off Justin Christian. Yankees falling apart. Soria's still not out of trouble, though. Later in the inning, bases loaded for Jason Giambi. Got the mustache and everything. But not this time. The Royals win at 4-3. First time Rivera has thrown a wild pitch and taken a loss.
Angels in Cleveland. The Indians' Cliff Lee looking for his 17th win. He hasn't lost since July 6th. Top 1, here's Mark Teixeira. Sean Figgins scores. Teixeira 3 for 4. Angels had scored 48 runs in their previous 6 games, and here they are in the first inning already leading 1-0. But that would pretty much be it. Jose Arredondo, runners on the corners. Ryan Garco up the middle for the try. Shin-Soo Choo scores. We are tied at 2. Cleveland has come back. Later in the inning, Jose Arredondo walks his Drupal Cabrera on 4 pitches with the bases loaded. 3-2 Cleveland. Top 7. Lee really needs to throw a ground ball here. And there it is, 4-6-3. Lee, 2 runs on 8 hits, 117 pitches. Garrett Anderson will close it out. His 3rd complete game of the season. Lee wins his 17th. He's 17-2. No Indian has won 20 since Gaylord Perry in 19.
At least right now.
With that bullpen. It worked out Friday night, though. Raiders and Titans. Look at Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell looked real good, and he and Zach Miller seem to have a real vibe going. They look like they could really do some things for the silver and black, but the Titans won 17-16 on a last-second field goal.
Defensive pass interference on that play, too. Number 7, P.J. Wyndham Classic. Long way for Jerry Kelly on 15. Watch the way this thing breaks. After the hole. Whoa! Just like Kelly played it for Eagle. 65 on the day for Kelly.
Angels in tribe. Grady Sizemore. Mark Teixeira snags it. Nice wheels over to first. But the Indians beat the Angels 3-2.
And number 5, Jimmy Rollins. Showing some love. Now, whether you're a front-running fan or not in Philadelphia, you got to appreciate this. Backhand grab, gets the jump throw to first, but he's not done. Edgar Gonzalez over to Rollins. Every defensive play critical in this game because the Phillies wound up winning it 1-0 behind Jamie Moyer.
They just can't score, but 1 was enough there. Number 4, Bayern Munich in Hamburg. The cross into the box, and there he is, Jose Paulo Guerrero, 25th minute. They ended up in a 2-2 draw.
Number 3, Cardinals and Reds. Skip Schumacher at the plate. Not about him. It's about Brandon Phillips. Oh, the creativity. He makes the stop, and his only chance was backhanded flip. Executed perfect.
Number 2, Cubs Marlins, the riot left field. Ryan Theriot, Josh Willingham. But the Cubs came back. And
all Cardinals and Reds. Tony La Russa's crew 35-28 on the road. That's the top record on the road in the National League. Top first no-score runner on, Rick Ankiel. Off Bronson Arroyo. 2-run shot, Ankiel's 23rd. Cardinals up 2-0. Bottom first now, Brad Thompson pitching for Chris Carpenter. Went on the DL. Chris Dickerson. Hey, Brad, welcome. Dickerson's first Major League home run. Reds cut it to 2-1. Bottom 8, Reds down 5-3. Dickerson. That'll be good for a double. All 6 of his Major League hits were extra base hits. He'd be stranded at second, though. Bottom 9, 2 out, tying run at the plate for the Reds. Chris Perez gets Edwin Encarnacion. Cardinals hold on to win at 5-3. Perez with his 4th save of the season.
Diamondbacks began Saturday tied with the Dodgers for the NL West lead. Arizona back in Houston one night after snapping the Astros' 8-game winning streak. They're loaded for Miguel Montero in the first. His second home run of the season is a grand slam, and it's 5-0. But hold on. Montero one more time here in the fourth. Montero began the game with 1 home run in 132 at-bats this season. He has 2 home runs in 4 innings here, one of them a grand slam. But hold on, wait, there's more. Now how much would you pay? Chris Young, first time the Diamondbacks have hit 2 grand slams in 1 game. Brandon Backey charged with 11 earned. Arizona has won 5 of 6. So the Dodgers looking to win 8 straight at home for the first time since '94. Joe Torre and company hosting the wild card leading Brew Crew. Bottom 7, Russell Martin off Dave Bush. Gabe Kapler is running. He's at the wall. Algie and Frito and the whole thing. Look at Gabe, the Babe Kapler. Brewers keeping a 1-run game. Dave Bush, your thoughts? L.A. down 3-2, bottom 9, runner on first. Really need a ground ball here. They get it, but it goes right under the glove of J.J. Hardy. That's a double play in a 1-run game in the 9th inning. Instead, it's an E6, and they're on the corners for the great one, number 99 in L.A., Manny Ramirez. It's deep enough. Andre Ethier can tag, and on the Hardy error, it led to it. They go 3-3 extras the whole thing. Top 10, 2 outs. Brewers have the go-ahead run on second, and here's Hardy, a chance to make good against Jonathan Brockton, and Hardy comes through. They'll waive Ray Durham. Milwaukee leads 4-3. Now the Brew Crew bullpen just needs to make it stick. Bottom 10, Manny facing another former Red Sox great, David Risky, and Risky wins. Manuelito goes down. 4-3, Brewers win in 10.
NL East race, the Mets up a game on the Phillies, taking on the Pirates in Pittsburgh. Top first, Jose Reyes, first batter of the game.
3-2 to Reyes.
Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Solo shot for Reyes off Zach Duke. His 13th, 1-0 Mets right off the bat. Mets took a 7-1 lead into the 9th after 7 strong from Pedro Martinez. Eddie Coons on in relief. That's where it gets interesting for the Mets. Nate McClough scores Jack Wilson. That makes it 7-4. Coons gave up 3 runs. Joe Smith in now facing Freddie Sanchez. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Pedro Feliciano now against Adam LaRoche. And Feliciano gets the Mets out of it. Mets win at 7-4. They've won 5 in a row. First win for Pedro since July 7th. So now what about the Phillies? Struggling of late in San Diego to take on the Padres, batting just .199 as a team during a current 3-6 run dating back to August 7th. Top 4, Greg Dobbs with a man on. That'll be good for a double. Shane Victorino was that man on. He scores. Phillies up 3-1. Bottom 4, Padres down 3-2. Bases loaded for Brian Giles. This off Kyle Kendrick. And it might as well be Christmas in San Diego because everybody's coming home. Kendrick, 3 2/3, 6 hits, 6 earned. And the Padres win at 8-3. Phillies have lost 5 of 6.
Marlins had lost 3 straight and 6 of 8, 3.5 back in the NL East, hosting a Cubs team looking for its 10th straight road win. D. Lee and company had chances here. Top 7, they're loaded. Hanley Ramirez, El Nino gets the force, and Marlins hold on to their 2-1 lead. Top 8, another chance for Chicago. This time it's Aramis Ramirez, 2-on, 2 out. Ramirez grounds to third. Cubs letting good scoring chances go by the board. Top 9. Tying run on second. Again, Chicago with a chance. Kevin Gregg brings up Mike Fontenot. Florida snaps the Cubbies' 9-game road winning streak. Gregg's 27 save. Marlins
back in the wild card race, 10.5 back in the AL East and looking for signs of life against the Royals. Bottom 7, Royals up 2-0. Runner on third. Zach Greinke still in the game. Robinson Cano stays in. But Cano can move. Turns out an RBI triple for him, and the Royals up 2-1 at that point. Next batter, Greinke, low ball that gets past catcher John Buck. Cano coming in to score, and the game tied at 2. They went to extras. Bottom 13, 2-out man on second for Brett Gardner, just up from the minors. Gardner slaps a single through. Here comes Cano around to score again. The Yankees win at 3-2 and 13. Derek Jeter said, I don't care who did it. We just needed to find a way to win a game. And Gardner came through.
After Friday's rain out, Paul Bird making his Red Sox debut, but matched up with Toronto's Roy Halladay. Top 1, here's Alex Rios. And there it goes, a 2-run shot, his 9th, as Bird gave up base hits to his first 3 batters. Quickly, it's 2-0 Blue Jays. Bottom 4. Boston trying to get back in it. Kevin Youkilis. Marco Scutaro Roy Halladay stifling a Boston offense that just scored 37 runs in 3 games in a sweep at Texas. Top 6, Adam Lind. This is his 7th. Bird didn't pitch badly, kept his team in it. 4 runs, 10 hits in 7 1/3, but they had no answers for Roy Halladay, who rings up J.D. Drew here in the 9th. Halladay's 8th complete game with 7-hitter. He's 10-4 in his last 16 starts. John Markham versus Josh Beckett on Sunday.
We're still saying it. First place Rays taking on the Rangers in Texas. Bottom first, no score, Ian Kinsler off Edwin Jackson. Kinsler kind of cooled off for a while, but that's his 18th home run, and the Rangers up 1-0. Matt Harrison doing his thing on the mound. Carlos Pena got him in the 3rd. Rocco Baldelli in the 4th. Willie Ibar in the 4th. And Jason Bartlett in the 5th. Struck out 8 in 8 innings. Gave up just 3 hits. Top 6, still 1-0. Ben Zobrist. Josh Hamilton robbing him. Hamilton's got all 5 tools. You see one of them there. Rangers going to win it 3-0.
Heat with the Twins atop the AL Central. Ozzie and company in Oakland, where they lost in a Kurt Suzuki walk-off homer Friday night. Here's Wandy Uribe in the 2nd. Jack Cust not getting it there. Jack Cust hits home runs. He does not track down balls hit to the gap. It's 1-0 Chicago. John Danks, though, having problems making it stick up 2-1. Bottom 3, they're loaded. Nobody out. Bobby Crosby, broken bat. Here's Uribe, unassisted double play. One more lookie. Gets the big hurt at 3rd. White Sox get out of that inning, still leading 2-1. But Danks in more trouble. Bottom 4, they're loaded. And again, Uribe turns 2. Danks allowed 1 run on 6 hits in 6. He's now 10-5. He's won 5 straight decisions on the road. Chicago's won 4 or 5.
All right, so what about the Twins at home with the Mariners in town? And Joe Mauer doing damage. Bottom first, no score. Now there's a score, and it's 1-0 Twins. Number 8 on the year from Mauer. Top 6, Mariners went off. Down 5-4, 2 men on for Ichiro. Slaps that one the other way off Craig Breslow. 2-run score. Mariners got 6 in the 6th, took a 6-5 lead. Bottom 9, tied at 6. Now 1 out, bases loaded for Brian Busher. Joe Mauer says doing the little things adds up for the Twins. Like this, fly ball, Mauer tagging from 3rd. Throw a bit wide. Twins lead the majors with 52 sac flies.
Gold medal winning and world record setting Olympic performances of Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt. It is the non-Olympic edition of Top 10 Plays from Saturday. The Mets, Nick Evans. The Pirates, Jack Wilson. But the Mets win at PNC 7-4.
Number 9, the Little League World Series, Washington versus Louisiana. That is pitcher Kenan Fontenot for Louisiana. The boys from Lake Charles getting 15 strikeouts from their starting pitcher, and they win at 5-1.
Number 8, opening day, English Premier League, Arsenal and West Brom. West Brom's Ishmael Miller shoots. Manuel Almunina is there with a great save and a piece of the rebound. Arsenal wins 1-0.
Number 7, Wyndham Championship. This is Scott McCarron on 18. Great way to finish up your round. Birdie from the bunker. He's in 2nd place, 2 strokes off the lead.
Number 6, the Angels and Indians, Ryan Garco. To left, Eric Ibar, great diving catch. Angels won this one 4-3. K-Rod got his 47th save. John Lackey won his 10th.
Number 5, Texans and Saints, Marcus Colston. Anybody can do it with 2 hands. He snags it with 1 hand and pulls it in. One of a pair of touchdown passes from Drew Brees. You'll see the other one later.
Number 4, White Sox, A's in Oakland. Nick Swisher, Cliff Pennington is there. However, the White Sox beat the A's 4-3.
Number 3, Bears and Seahawks. Maybe this is the answer for the Bears at quarterback. Caleb Haney to Kellen Davis.
So the Bears get a quarterback top 10 play, and it's Caleb Haney?
Yeah.
Lovey Smith, your thoughts.
Rex Grossman is still our quarterback.
All right.
And at number 1, back to the Superdome, Reggie Bush and Jock Reeves had some words earlier. Bush gave him a stiff arm, and then Reeves couldn't even get an arm on him there. Up and over for the touchdown. So give Bush the black and gold medal in the high hurdles.
Nice.